Hey guys, it's Elisa at Mo Cottage Homesteading, the small space homesteading channel. Today I'm going to be dehydrating strawberries and blueberries, and if you've never had a home dehydrated strawberry before, then you have been missing out because they are amazing. I've washed my strawberries and blueberries in some water and I've had them sitting on the tea towel for about half an hour just drying off naturally. Remove the green ends from the strawberries. Now you can use these to make a strawberry cider or put them in the compost or give them to your worms. They won't be going to waste. When you're cutting your strawberries for dehydrating, you want to make sure that they're a fairly even thickness. I'm going to be cutting them thicker than you think you would because they dry out so thin when they dry that you don't want them to be too thin. So I'm going to cut them probably about 7 millimeters, approximately just over 1/4 of an inch. Placing them on the tray so that there's gaps between them so that the airflow can flow around and they can dehydrate evenly. If you find any bad bits or any bugs, then cut them out. You don't want them to be in the dehydrated fruit, and then you'll have a nice clean batch. Dehydrating the blueberries is even easier because all you have to do is place them on the tray, making sure that there's gaps all around for the airflow. Once your trays are all full of the berries, then place the lid on and turn it on. Now we're going to be dehydrating this at 58 degrees Celsius. That's 136 degrees Fahrenheit. At around the 6-hour mark, turn every piece of fruit over. I also like to rearrange the trays, so the trays that were at the top are now closer to the bottom where it's warmer and they dry quicker. That way everything can finish at the same time. With the strawberries, you can tell when they're ready. They look a bit like rose petals. They're quite firm, but they've got a little bit of bend left in them, but not much. Once they're like this, they're ready to store. Now there's different ways you can store them. You can store them in a glass container that's sealed, or you can put them in a vacuum sealed bag for longer term storage. I just store mine in glass because they get eaten once it's not strawberry season, and they get eaten quite quickly, so within the year. So they'll be fine to be put in a glass sealed container. As you can see, the blueberries are a lot darker and they're shriveled up a little bit. They've got a little bit of give in them, but they're not juicy like they were before. And I'll store them together with the strawberries because I use them together anyway. If you live somewhere where there's high humidity, then moisture can get into your dehydrated fruit if it's not vacuum sealed. So whether it's a jar or you're using the plastic, make sure it's vacuum sealed so that moisture doesn't get in, and you can always use a moisture absorber as well to help with that. And if you're doing long-term storage, no matter where you live, use a moisture absorber. Because after all this effort, by the time you come to eat them, you want them to be good to eat. You don't want to waste them and you want to be able to enjoy them. They smell fantastic. So here's the dehydrated blueberries and strawberries, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you like this video, then hit like because it really helps us out. And if you'd like to share on other social platforms, you're welcome to share this video too. Hit subscribe if you're not subscribed already and you want to see what else we're doing on our small space homestead. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.